What's up, my peoples? You are now watching another episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena. And I am your host and lyrical genius, Black Titanium. Well, I want to delve off into this show for no other sake than the youth's sake. Because I noticed that the last video I put out, a lot of my material has been stolen and they done off and running with it. So we're going to talk about that right now. Because I'm sort of caught up, everybody's going through that, everybody's going through that shit right now. Because we're living in a very trying times, man. And for a nigga to act like, put on a facade and act as if he still got a life and thinking that, I'm busy, I got businesses. Please, nigga. Only one speaking now is God. Class is in session, nigga. Real talk, class is in session. And if you niggas ain't learning from this, I feel sorry for your children. Because this is who is going to fall back on, man. This is who is going to fall back on, the youth. Why do you think I emphasize it so much about the youth, our youth, our youth? Because I want them to be able to enter that next phase with a 50% chance of surviving, man. Because right now, the way it's looking, it's not going to happen. And like I said in my previous videos, nothing positive is going to pass into the next life. So we're going to get into this, man. Not positive, but nothing negative is going to pass into a positive world. And that's what a lot of people don't understand. But not to jump off the subject for a minute, but I wanted to ask, is it just me? Is it just me? Is it just me? Or are we sitting in the month of June and we haven't had 3 consecutive hot days? We haven't had any hot nights. But we're in the middle of summertime, the middle of June. See, this is why they give you a lot of diversions in life. So that a lot of people don't understand why we're still wearing our coats in the middle of June. In the month of June, excuse me. Because right now, this is my impression. I am under the impression that the government is weaponizing the weather. And he's trying to keep everybody's mind off of that with this rioting thing going on and with the rest of the stuff that's going on throughout the world. This is how they throw diversions in your face. We're sitting in the month of June and we're still wearing our coats. I'm going to certain different geographical locations and I'm finding out that it's cold over here, it's cold over, because what the government is doing, they have basically mastered the heart machine. For those who don't know, that's H period A period A period R period P period, the heart machine. It's a machine that controls the weather. It's a machine that weaponizes the weather, and it's a machine that can cause tsunamis. It's a machine that can do a lot of things against other countries, against individuals. But they have mastered it so well now, they can basically, target an individual and say, listen, wherever he go, make sure it's cold. But I'm not even going to get that deep into depth with it, with you, because I understand that a lot of people can't even fathom the idea. Because a lot of our people in society, they basically are living for the sake of a lie. They are living for the sake of a lie. These niggas don't want to be told the truth. All they want to be told is, it's going to be all right. Go back to sleep. It's going to be all right. When it's not going to be all right, man. As long as you living up under tyrannical niggas who trying to oppress the masses under the banner of tyranny, as long as you're living under people who are pathologically racist, as long as you're living under a people who are supposed to be your people and they are totally fucking idiots, and they know self-hatred got them so deep caught up in the realm of self-hatred that they will try to be accepted on anybody and everybody on a social status, even if it means to mess over their own people. This is why black people are suffering like this, man. This is why we have to go to bat and do all of these things just for a white man to get arrested. Because nobody in this society, nobody in any society should feel overconfident, should feel at ease, should feel totally in their comfort zone, killing a man in broad daylight, and actually, sincerely in their hearts, feel that they are going to get away with it. Because it not only tells you something about them and their people, but it tells you something about the victims and their people. Real talk. It tells you something about the victims and those who, the immediate surroundings who are actually watching. It tells you something about everybody, man. It speaks volumes about everybody who's watching, everybody who's being victimized, and everybody who are the victimizers. This is what you got to understand. This is what we have to assess out of these situations that's going on, man. Who am I? Who am I, man? Am I making a difference? Am I speaking out? Am I scared? Because a lot of people have to ask themselves that question. Because you got a lot of these niggas that, they'll puff out their chest in a dignified way. And, nah, nigga, I'm brave. Nah, man, a lot of these niggas are living in fear, man. Even the hardest niggas that you might see on your block as gangsters, them niggas get in groups because of the fact that they're scared. A bunch of niggas join gangs because they are entering protective custody. Not to get off into that subject matter, but this is the example that I'm trying to give. A lot of people, like Dr. Naeem Akbar once said, he said, black people are driven, one of the deepest forces black people are driven off is fear. Yeah. And when you see people throughout the world who have to go to bat for us because we won't go to bat for ourselves, you niggas should feel shameful. A lot of these niggas should feel shameful, man. A lot of these niggas should, man. It took the youth. You know what I'm saying? And I gotta emphasize that again because they done stole the material off of my last shit and they suppressed it. I know they suppress it because it only get 5 videos whenever they want to suppress it. It only get 5 views, 10 views, 20 views or something like that. You feel me? Because I got a lot of motherfucking house niggas. It's basically not even fucking white people that's basically trying to, the feds are in on it. Of course they are. But their biggest help are house niggas. Niggas who giving them the whole game, man. And not understanding what they doing to their people, man. So I watched these niggas steal all the shit off my video, and now I'm listening to other videos and I'm starting hearing these niggas drop the same shit. And I know that they stole it off my video because most of the niggas that's dropping this shit ain't nothing but Hollywood revolutionaries. Real talk. I just seen a video with this nigga, Stephen Smith, who was supposed to be related to the old boy George Floyd. My respects go out to him and his whole family. My condolences go out to Stephen. Not Stephen A. Not that bitch ass nigga. That coon ass nigga. I'm talking about Stephen Jackson. who used to be the ball player. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Steven Jackson, one of the realest of the real. But I feel sorry for that nigga because basically, he's trying to protest. He's trying to get some supporters from his community, the celebrity community, and them niggas ain't coming out, man. When shit get real like this, when people, when it when the chaos breaks out and it goes totally anarchy and all these niggas start tripping, them type of niggas ain't coming out, man. They scared to come out. So Stephen A, no, not Stephen A. I keep getting this nigga mixed up. Steven Jackson, not Stephen A. Not Stephen A. Smith. I'm talking about Steven Jackson. He was one of the real niggas who trying to come out to protest, but he couldn't get no supporters, man. I watching the video on him yesterday. He bought Jamie Foxx out. You know what I'm saying? And it was, the shit was sad to watch. I gotta speak on this because these are the type of niggas that don't need to be representatives of our race and no speakers for our race, man. These niggas are not representing. They can't be speakers on my behalf. And I think the people feel the same way. I'm not talking about Steven Jackson. I'm talking about the people that he had around him that he bought. He bought niggas like Jamie Foxx, who was just totally fucking phony. These niggas is Hollywood revolutionary ass niggas. He came into the video acting like he wanted to be a protester and all this shit, but you know what? You could tell that the nigga was straight phony, man. He got in front of the lady. She was, I'm talking about one of the ladies of the hood, because they supposed to have went to the hood, you know what I'm saying, out in Minnesota. And the lady, the lady was telling him, listen, man, this shit is real out here. It's time to stand up. You know what I'm saying? And Jamie Foxx, his bitch ass, he was trying to make sure that he didn't say nothing bad about the powers that be draining us and fucking over us. And I recognize the bitch move in him, man. And that, I lose respect for niggas like that every time I watch these videos, man, because these niggas come out after, the real niggas, after the real niggas came through and tore shit up. So all these Hollywood revolutionary ass niggas, they come out acting as if, I want to be. But if you notice that Steven Jackson couldn't get no supporters, LeBron James, none of them niggas came out, showed their face. You know why? Because these are fake, phony ass niggas. They basically sworn to a oath of secrecy, man. So they'll get niggas like me and get the feds to watch my material, and they'll get these niggas all my material here. You can say this on your sports show, and all these niggas will be looked at as the real niggas that's actually speaking real, but they just Hollywood revolutionaries, what we call Hollywood revolutionaries, man. They get to keep their jobs while they try to play the two sides of the, be agents on both sides of the fence, man. Real talk. And I'm tired of it, and I'm basically tired of it, every time I watch these little scenarios, because it makes black people look stupid and more stupid to the point of past stupidity, man. The point of being past stupidity, zombie ass niggas. You got all these people throughout the world that's standing up for our cause, and a bunch of these niggas are still trying to get their hands on a dollar bill that's becoming obsolete. These niggas are still trying to sell out, still standing in the line 1,000 miles long, trying to be snitch ass niggas and phony and people around us, white people, other cultures, are standing up saying no more injustices for these people, man. Yeah, change is gonna come. But is our people really ready for it, man? Are these niggas really ready to change, man? Because the after effects of slavery was devastating, man. We got a lot of crazies in our race, man. Because the after effects of slavery psychologically traumatized many of us, man, to the point where, it ain't even, the after effects of slavery that alone, because it's the after effects of a lot of these niggas who helped the system mess over our women's mind. It's a lot of the after effects of a lot of these black women who helped mess over our youth's minds. So it went on like a domino effect, like a chain reaction, man. And I look at the situation, and it's a sad situation. Even when I think about people like Steven Jackson, I'll be like, man, I feel sorry for that dude, man. You know, I mean, because nobody could understand what it's like to be a real nigga in a totally fake setting. Because everybody in the fake setting is just laughing at that real nigga. Saying, look at this nigga, man. Make sure that nigga don't make no more money until we say so. Yeah. This is how they gotta live, man. This is why I feel sorry for them niggas, man. This is why they should never be representatives speak for our race, man. These niggas don't speak on my behalf, man. Real talk. When I looked at that video with Jamie Foxx, how he came out, man, this nigga was totally, he also looked like he's going through some other stuff, like some drug habits or whatever. I don't know. I really care. These niggas drink and smoke and ball until they can, especially when they got women putting batteries in their back. But that's not my concern, man. He could die for all I care, man. A bunch of these niggas could die off, and that's what's gonna happen, man. It's the youth's time. This time now is for the youth, man. When I say the youth, I'm gonna give. I love giving my youth props. So I'm gonna say from 5 years old all the way to the early 30s, man. Those are the ones who really represented, who came out and did work. Those are the ones who came out and did the real work to make the government hear you, to make them hear us. All these old Hollywood revolutionary ass niggas that you see online, trying to come on, trying to get props, because them niggas always come out when the cameras come out and the glamour come out and they can get some props. I ain't talking about them niggas. I'm talking about the real niggas, man. Niggas that you don't even know. I'm not talking about these old fake ass white people on TV. Nah, I'm talking about real white people that you didn't even get to see, man. That I saw. That was out here, getting shot up, with rubber bullets and all this other stuff that was basically on. They was playing the front lines, basically, where a lot of black people wouldn't step up, man. You had a lot of them niggas walking past the damn protest, looking over like, oh, scary, like. And then, but you got the youth. The youth is the one that stood up, because I gotta emphasize it over and over, because a lot of these niggas want to overshadow all these old grown ass, attention seeker ass niggas. They just want to overshadow that, man. Everybody want to be on camera when ain't no shots being fired. And I know we got to speak about that, man. Because basically it just proves that we're still in the fight with this monster who has recruited all of these evil niggas within their system, man. And these niggas are fighting against us to try to weed us out of the game, all of the real niggas out of the game, all the all of the smart black men out of the game, so that they can take over and be looked at as the scholars, but when they really leading our youth into pedophile rings, sex slave trades. These are them niggas, man. And they get the platform to pose on TV as humanitarians and all of this shit. This is why God had to intervene, man. Because the monster has gotten too big. And I'm really disappointed in all these fake-ass Muslims who sit at home, all these fake-ass Christians and fake-ass Jews that sat at home, man, didn't come out to represent and never do. Ever since they started giving them niggas money on the down low, they never do, man. Not understanding that in a very short while, man, the feds is coming to kick down a bunch of these niggas' doors. This is what they don't understand, man. Nigga, just like the beast is after the whole nation. And no stone will go unturned, man, if you niggas don't stand up to fight it right now, man. And it took the youth to set that off, man. And I hate that they gotta get overshadowed by these grown ass attention seeker ass niggas who just wanna be nothing but Hollywood revolutionary ass niggas. It should be the youth that get that get medals and that get rewards, man. This is what I mean when I said in my previous videos that we gotta have rewards and punishments in our race again, man. You can't let that go unnoticed, man, because they're gonna feel unappreciated. And they should, as rightfully so, man. They did all the work. All these niggas then got arrested. All and basically these niggas is all of these Hollywood revolutionary ass niggas are sitting out here taking the credit. To acting like they was in the protests and I'm going out to Minnesota. Niggas like Jamie Foxx, I'm going out to Minnesota right now. After shit done died down and the cameras is out, now he gonna get his face on it like he's the real nigga. And this is what I mean, man. So we still in a fight with this monster who's campaigning to weed out everything that's the norm of society and resurrect everything that's supposed to be abnormal into society as the order of the day, such as the gay agenda and all this, the resurrection of Sodom and Gomorrah and all of this other nonsense, man. Real talk. Real talk, man. And this is what we don't understand, man. This is what a lot of niggas don't understand. It's a lot of things that's going on right now of biblical events, man. Like I said, we sitting here in the month of June and niggas are still wearing their coats. I'm out here on the West Coast right now where it's supposed to be sunny and it's none of that. It has been none of that. The powers that be are playing games. They're weaponizing water and weather. And every other thing that they can weaponize, man. We have moved into a whole new phase. Where it's like the movement of George Floyd, we gotta keep that type of movement. Where people gotta actually come together on a sole basis that we facing the monster here, man. That's trying to destroy the earth, that's trying to snatch souls at a rapid pace. And that George Floyd situation showed the people that came together, that actually came together throughout the world and showed their support. Whereas if you thought that the black man did not have a national ally, that proved that we got allies throughout the world, man, who are tired of this monster. And they also being people of other cultures who have also been victimized, man. These niggas over here, they go all over the world raping, robbing, and stealing from niggas, man. It ain't just black people, man. But people all over the world see it. They just put it in their mental Rolodex, man. Try to go along to get along, but they found out that don't work, man. That don't work. And this is the reason why the world is the situation that it is in now. This is the reason why they're in this situation right now. The looming economic collapse that's coming very soon. The coronavirus that's taking lives at a rapid pace. And now here we are, the world is rioting in the name of God's chosen people. The black man. I knew that was going to come back around full circle, man. Because the original man has to get his respect before the time is up. We got to get our respect. And people throughout the world has said that. So what it is, it just tells the powers that be they gotta slide back into their hiding spaces and reassess their strategies. Now they have to retreat back into their hiding places and basically reassess their strategies, man. And that's the power of power being in the hands of the people, man. Because it lets the government know when you breach the White House gates and they got to take the president into a bunker and hide them in there, it lets them know that, yo, these niggas can overthrow us if they want to. But I don't think the people realize that. When you breach the White House gates and you just, if we would have really went full force on these niggas, man, trust me, it would have just been, we'd have got, a lot of us would have got slain, but it would have been way more change that would have been coming, man. Because now, the cowards got to retreat back into their hiding places, man. And they got to reassess their strategy and come up with new plans. And this is how it has to be every time they try to deceive the masses. They try to get us to believe that they got all the power. No, we show them, no, we got the power. The power is in our hands. If we say unanimously it's going to be this, unanimously it's going to be this. And that's how God works, because where man think that they're in control of something, you're going to find out that you are no match for God, man. You are no match for God. See, but you got a lot of these niggas that are very pathological, a lot of these sellout ass niggas that's hanging on to the white man's coattail, and they think that he's God. This is what happened. A lot of these niggas had so much faith in America and so much faith in the white man that they started really thinking that these niggas are God. I hear people say it all the time, man, ain't nothing happening here. Oh, there's nothing happening over here, man. This is America. This is a superpower. When it was written and etched in stone in the Bible, the Torah, and the Quran, that this is everything that has a beginning is going to have an ending, man. And this is the ending of their system, man. They know it. This is why they're trying to press the reset button by going to war and going out to kill people. They're trying to press the reset button because they know the dollar bill is becoming obsolete. They know their time, their reign has come to an end, man. The devil know that his time is up. This is why he's snatching souls at a rapid pace. This is why he has to get you to give away your power. Because he know that his time is up. And this is what it's all about, man. The objective here is to protect one's soul. Because the situation that we're in now, it requires many people to put their souls on the line. And this is what we're in when you see, the world rioting. People have, basically say, yo, this is it. They know it when they see it. In biblical proportions. In Quranic proportions, in Torah proportions, man. Now you have, basically what a lot of people don't understand is that we have forced the evil ones to retreat back into their hiding places to reassess their strategies, man. And a lot of people don't even understand what happened. But don't worry about it, because God is not finished. This is the time for you to come into the hands of God. This is the time for those who are supposed to be on Team God to come. There is no neutral. There's nothing neutral about this, man. There's no in-betweens. Either your Team Devil or your Team God. No, and a lot of people, they live under the philosophy that it feels so good just to be on the evil one's team because things become so easy. You're going to find out that that's in the very near future, you're going to find out that that's not really in the case and scenario, man. That was the devil's trickery. That was the devil's trickery. Real talk. But with that being said, man, I just want to give out a little food for thought. I want to emphasize I am still proud of the youth. I usually I should wait till everything die down until I make these videos, because a lot of these niggas are piggybacking off my information. They're piggybacking off of everything they can piggyback because, this is a hot topic right now, and people are going to start playing the role of false prophets. All these niggas trying to show up acting like they doing what they ain't doing nothing, man. But nevertheless, I'm proud of the youth. Let's keep the youth in the forefront, man. Cause all these old ass niggas want to be in the forefront and just die off and don't never want to pass the torch to who they supposed to pass it to, man. They ain't educating the youth or none of that, man. They have totally shut down schools and they said you gotta educate your youth, and these niggas are not doing it, man. But anyway, man, that's a little food for thought. And with that being said, you watched another episode of Mental Telepathy's Arena. And I am your host and lyrical genius, Black Titanium, man. Stay tuned, man. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stay in the know. Because words from the wise is official. And one thing you must remember, man, when a person is God's vessel, you should always try to stay connected to that. If you're one of the ones who are the youth, or you're one of the ones who are striving for righteousness, or you're one of the ones who claim to be righteous. Because like I said, I am totally disappointed in people who did not join the movement, man. This was the uprising of biblical events. And the righteous should have been out there in the forefront as Khalifas of the universe and as the leaders of the people, man. You disappointed the people. But with that being said, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna be back at you with something real and totally hot. And it's not for attention or none of that other stuff, man. But just remember one thing. Never fear the one who can lead you to the hellfire, but fear the one who can put you in it and leave you there. And remember, be careful what type of media you listen to, whether it be the social media, the news, or just somebody whispering in your ear. Because it can have you hating the oppressed and loving those who are doing the oppressing. And with that being said, peace, I'm out.